Hey, what's going on everybody? Blades for here, and today for you guys another video of Persona 5X. Inside today's video, guys, I decided to mix it up a little bit and do a little bit of SOS, which is the ranking mode inside of at least P5X itself here. Kind of been a little while since I've actually decided to throw in some more like content related videos because I've been really like hardcore on the guides recently. So we're gonna be trying to at least doing this and seeing if we can get a higher score than what I originally gotten on this. It was pretty decent, though I do want to see if I can hit a little bit higher because I think we were top 50. I think we're 90 now, in which I do want to see if I can get a little bit higher, especially in the ranking leaderboards. Now granted, it's probably because my secondary team is a little mid, you know, it may be trash, but we will expand upon that later. So right now we're mainly just going ahead and doing at least this team, mainly because I really want to use Makoto a lot more. I've done some extra building on him, so he is a lot better than how he was, but I feel like he could still be a little bit better, at least a little more better than how he is currently. So we're going to be testing out and seeing exactly how far we can get with this here. Hopefully I'm able to get my rotation correct with at least Anj. I'm using 3131 because I have her actual duped out all the way, so I should be able to do this correctly. So I think when I tried this off camera, for some reason my freaking rotation was screwed. Maybe it was just me being dummy and I accidentally, like, what's it called, messed up my rotation. But this time I'm being fairly sure on what I'm doing and like double checking everything. So hopefully, you know, this time we got everything correct, but we'll only just have to see until then. But go ahead, pop off a third G here. Boom. Dealt around 400k damage, not bad. And then we're gonna go ahead and pop this off, which I'm saying is a good 3 mil, maybe 2-3 mil, right? 3 mil. Okay, good. Right on the head, pretty much. That was close. I thought for a second. Oh my god. So the one thing I forgot to actually state to this, guys, this boss has a knack for hitting like a goddamn truck. So essentially I want this boss to either miss that attack, or either I want them to hit Rico or Wonder, because they're the only tanky two in this party. If they kill Makoto, or anyone really, it's technically fine because Anj can revive them. But Makoto is the one who definitely cannot die, and the reasoning for this is because we need any buffs, right? Those buffs do take a couple rotations to actually get applied correctly. If he goes down, that is a whole line of buffs that I just immediately lost out on. So yeah, we can't let him get hit by that. Hopefully they don't do it again, because yeah, that's that. I'm selling today. I'm selling. Oh my god. Y'all are seeing the side of Blade that doesn't happen that often. It'd be, but I accidentally double pressed spacebar. That could have been the one too. Could have been, should have been, but whatever. I guess we're gonna go back through it. But anyways, hopefully it just doesn't hit anyone that is necessary to not be hit. If it can just hit like Rico once, hit Wonder once, we're already looking good, because those two I really don't have to worry about. But anyone else is kind of no-goes unless like they can miss multiple times. If they miss multiple times, then we're in the ballpark, we're looking good. Though if they don't miss, we're getting cooked. So this time let's try not to screw ourselves. So boom 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 boom, getting 145. I think 146 is what we scored last time, so I mean, like, that's kind of a bummer. We could have done better with that. But let's quickly use this first, I would think, here. And then from here on, I think we can do whatever we want. Now this is going to be a game mode that is literally the end game of the end game, right? This is what you guys are going to be doing quite a lot. I know a lot of you guys have been like, Blade, you've been telling us all this stuff, but you haven't showed us any end game. You haven't done this yet. I'm like, listen, trust me. You will know end game in this game and know when to see it in this game when you see it. This is part of it. Luckily, ranking isn't really, I would like to say, isn't really essential. Ranking itself is more of like, oh, let me just flex on everyone, you know? So like, You in the top 50, you above that, you flex it. That's it. Really, you don't get nothing too crazy. I want to say gem amount and stuff like that is the same as if you're like in 2 blocks lower than this one, because I'm in block 8, or at least the category 8 star, right? But if you get 6 star, which is where like free to play / 7 stars, where most free to plays are, you're still getting the same amount of gems. So like, it's purely like anything just freaking the same. It's just all bragging rights from there. So I mean, sure, I want to say the higher the star you go, you do get like more persona coins, and those can be essential. But at the end of the day, when it does even come down to those, just by getting the 6 star, you guarantee yourself 1 whole persona. And if you're inside of 8 star, you guarantee yourself 1 whole persona, and you don't really get multiple unless you are like going above and beyond and hitting like top 20 or something. So I mean, like, you know, it's still a decent bit. I think a lot of people, especially when it comes down to this is probably the one thing they've been wanting to see. Like, oh no, how's the end game to this degree? I'm like, fam, I promise you, it's just at this point in time a bragging right area, and just a point where you're going to be sitting there banging your head at a wall. So I'm not going to do any debuffs. Every time I try to do debuffs, it ends up going absolutely wrong. So I'm going to avoid doing debuffs. And I want to pop this now. Inflicts consumes 1 stack when any enemy takes follow-up damage. I mean, I wonder what does more. If I could pop this first. Is the defense down? Yeah, it makes sense to use the defense down first, because then I get more damage out of this afterwards. So unfortunately, we're gonna go ahead and do this. Pop this off. I say about 70k. Okay, 94. That's not even bad. That's actually way more than I expected. Let's go ahead and use the skill 1. Boom, and looking at another 1 mil. Not bad at all. And okay, Rico died, perfectly fine with me, because now she's back up. Luckily it's only her. Now we need, this is where things are going to get really difficult, because now we need to make sure no one dies. Now once again, this happened again, where now we have Wheel of Time. I know for a fact we didn't do Wheel of Time yet, but I don't have my 6 stacks. So, or at least my 12 stacks. So kind of annoying that it does that, but I think it's because I screwed up on something. So it is what it is. I guess I'm just gonna have to deal with it at the end of the day. I can't really do too much about that, but we've already used our fire. Let's go ahead and use infinite algorithm once again, get at least damage up as possible. And then now I'm hoping, right, I'm kind of hoping that the boss hits at least Wonder, because I know Wonder can tank it. So it would be very nice if the boss just slapped up Wonder at least. So let's go ahead and get a hit on. Boom, boom. Good old 2 mil. I feel like that's way lower than it should be. And oh no, no. Oh no, this boss is gonna be a bum. Okay, so it's gonna be one of these times. It's gonna be one of these times. Oh god. Okay, so they haven't had a boss that was like one tapping people in a minute, and so I'm not really like normal with this, or at least used to this right now. But the last one that we did like this, I think, was for Mont figure skater, the like 5-star one. So that was a nightmare. I'm praying I don't have to do this multiple times, because I did get very lucky in like my first time doing this, in which if we don't beat our score, you guys will see my score of how it was the first time, and we got stupid lucky. I'm gonna keep it real with myself. We did get stupid lucky, but I don't know if we can do it again. I don't know, because this boss looks like it's ripping us a new one. Let's go ahead and use skill 1. Yeah, no, this boss is gonna rip us a new one. I already can tell. It is the master of saying, forget it, we ball. Why part of me really wants to just get up Howler's thing as fast as possible, so then we can just pop it instead of having to wait. Because I mean, the extra damage is nice, sure, but I don't know what's more helpful, waiting for it for the extra damage or just popping it to try and get another highlight in between that time. I might just do the highlight. Yeah, you know, I'm gonna just try to do the highlight this time around, because the faster we can pop our highlights, the faster I could possibly use a different one that could help out Makoto in the final round. So I mean, like, it might be way more helpful to try and do that. So let's go ahead and do this. It's the easy 3 mil or 4 mil. I can't remember what it was here, because I don't think any of this, yeah, none of that's going to end up changing, because of course crits don't matter in this. So it's perfectly fine. Howler took that to the face. She is definitely in danger. Though the only good part about this is, since she took that to the face, right? If she does end up dying, which it's very likely she's gonna end up dying, but if she does end up dying, she gets rezzed, and then of course my two big tanky dudes, aka Rico and Wonder, should be able to do whatever I need them to do. So I mean, to some degree, it may not be as bad as I'm thinking it is. So let's go ahead and pop this immediately. I actually got more damage somehow out of that. Okay, partner. All right, pop this immediately. Boom. And then we're gonna pop this immediately as well. I don't know how I got more damage out of that. I guess I'm just bad or something. But yeah, he ended up dying perfectly fine. It's kind of like expected. Now I have to hope everyone else lives. Literally, this is where it matters most. Like, I have to worry everyone else lives here. So go one for Doves, and we get our heal off. So I mean, like, that's pretty nice. I just need to worry that the one who gets hit is Wonder or Rico. If we can get them two to get hit, then we're in the ballpark. If we can't, we're dead. Like, we're cooked. So see what we got here. Infinite Algo. I wish I had that. But let's use the skill 1. And if we do fail this one, we'll try it one more time before we end up just closing it out, because unfortunately we had an SOS failure if that did happen. But go ahead and use this. Almost 2 mil. A little low if you ask me. Perfect. Okay, cool. She ended up taking some damage there. The only bad part about this is now I don't know if she can live the next hit. Like, if I'm being totally real, this next hit, I don't think she can live it. And I'm gonna pop off highlight. Damage up here. Use this as well. And I think I'm gonna just do all this highlight stuff and everything like that, just in the off chance that Rico dies. So yeah, I don't feel like Rico's gonna live this one. So bing bing, hit that off here. Got the extra heal. She might be fine. Hold on, I might can cook. Yeah, let's keep our 3G ready. Oh, that was a low hit. That was very low. Oh my god, we lived. Holy crap, we lived. Wait. Okay, hold on. Gotta cook now. So skill 1. This is where we have to cook. Come on, we gotta hit at least, like, I can't even remember our score that we got in the end. Holy crap. Use this here. And I can't remember if the extra turns count as extra turns there. So what I'm gonna do is we're gonna end up attacking first, then pop the W assist, pop 3G, or oh no. Oh dude, this is gonna be kind of hard to decide. I gotta decide now. We'll figure it out. Okay, let's pop this here. Boom, extra damage. Nice. What did we land on? What was our lucky number? Okay, so we can go ahead and use infinite algorithm. Whoa, okay, so let's see what we got. Yeah, let's just pop it off now. Not gonna hurt anything anyways. Pop off skill 1. Make sure we get that down as well. And then W assist. Pop off clergy. Okay, hold on. Big numbers is coming. 500k right there. Boom. Come on, baby. Huge number, huge number. Almost 4 mil. Okay. Well, luckily we got orange happening again, so hold on. Let's see. Wheel of time. Wheel of time, I need you to come in clutch. Please help me out. I need that damage. All right. 2. 4 mil again. Okay, it's kind of looking low. It's looking a little low. Hold on. Thought we could hit at least a 5 mil in here. Dang it. Oh no. Hold on. Another 4 mil. No, I think we actually got lower. We did. Okay, so we got 20 mil. We got lower. Unfortunate. Holy crap, bro. But it's still absolutely fantastic. That was awesome. It was struggling, but it's still awesome. So I think we got, yeah, we got 20 mil last time around this. We need 21 mil. So I need to get my, what is it called? Makoto a little bit better just to see if we can score it. But 20 mil run, not freaking bad. I will at least take that as well. But you guys let me know down below in the comment section. Are you excited for P5X? Are you not? Of course. Who's your favorite character out of the P3? Yeah, I said it. P3. And of course, until next time, everybody, thank y'all for watching. Peace out.